Hello, this is Liz with Crafty Devotion. Today I'm going to show you on video my angels that I've been making, and I have currently in my Etsy shop. And I will also be showing you at the same time some of the laces that I might carry in my shop. I don't carry these. I've made from both combination of my stash and my stock that I might have in my shop, and I just use a combination of things. And I basically take, and these are all made from fabrics. It's basically all filled with fabric here. And then this is a linen that I use for my wings that is sealed so that it can withstand, and it's, you know, kind of stiff there. Each one is unique. I can make them similar, but I also make them different. If you can look at this one, and then here's another similar one. You can see the wings are a bit different, and some of the laces would be different. Let me put that close up so you could see. See, the wings have a slight difference, and then the heads. But with that said, let me go through, and these actually are my favorites. This color, I like this ecru gold color. It looks more vintage to me, and I really like that. These are called Tattered rag, and the reason I do, even though they look so elegant, is because really this has tons of tatters, and rags is what I form the skirts with. Very similar to the way I do my little small ornament dresses. This particular one, she is for sale in my Etsy shop, and you can see I do create a halo with pearls. And here's, let's see. And I'll tell you what I do have in my carry in my shop. So right now I have this in my shop, if you're interested in that. And I have this, but this, it's more, here, it's like this. This is the back of her, and I use this as a bow. And this is how it comes. It's very wide. And I think it's in my shop. If it's not in my shop, you're going to have to message me, because some of these things I'm in the process of putting them in my shop. And a lot of times I could just add it on to another listing, what if you want some. Let's see. And then these, what you do with them is that they are used as a decor. You can hang them here. I put a ribbon or something there for you to hang it. Or you can actually put it on top. You open the skirt and find the center point. Flip her upside down, find the center point, and then you can put her on top of a bottle or on top of your Christmas tree. So however you want, or you can hang her from your Christmas tree. So these have actually evolved into a little bit more detail than when I first started them last year. And you'll see a lot more detail in my wings. So you can see this one. Now this applique that I used for this, I think it's supposed to be in my shop, but it may not be. I think I pressed it and got them ready, but I don't know if I've actually put them in my shop. So if they're not in my shop and you really want this ecru applique, it has the gold beading on it and the gold sequin on the applique itself. You need to contact me if you don't find it in my shop. There you go. And most of this is just a combination. You could see chiffons and some lace fabrics and another fabric I used. And back here, I make every back about the same. I put a bow in the back, and then I put something here in the center. This one happens to have a satin flower. And there you go. Isn't she gorgeous? Okay. The next one is my one of my pink ones. I have two pink ones, and you can see her. I used a lace, an applique that I actually carry in my shop. It's right down here. You can see this one. You'll find it in my shop, and you can see how beautiful that is. It has the most beautiful sequin that just glitters and shines, and it has all these beadings in it. You can see I actually used part of this in the back too. I'll show it to you. See, I used it as my center flower, part of that applique. So I think it's not the big one. I probably used two appliques in this one. So You can see that. This one has a pink head and cream or white bead, and she has beads going down, and then there's a heart right there. Try and push her down so you can see her. And as you can see, I place a lot of the skirt consists of a lot of pieces of fabric and strips and laces all mixed in. And then I also place, like this has this on it, and then it has this. I carry this in my shop right now. I have some of this still in my shop. It's a beautiful piece of like a wedding lace, and it's a good quality wedding lace. I really don't know why no one's purchased it, but it's in my shop right now. There you go. And then I used this wide fabric. I've carried this in my shop for quite a while, and I just ordered some more, so I have a little bit in my shop of this. Not much, so if you like it, you need to go run over and get it. I kept a few yards back so I can make another dress like this one. You see that? Let's see, anything else? These hearts right here that I used on this one, these will be going into my jewelry lots. You'll be seeing more jewelry lots. If you want to see them first, you need to go into my Facebook group. That's where I'm going to place jewelry lots, and then after I'm done selling them in my group, then they'll come. I'll do a video for them. And here's the other gold one. And usually what I do is I grab it from the body and I shake it down just so that everything will fall into place. And here she is. She has also golds, but you can see she's different. She doesn't have the same beading as the other one. And her, she has this here. I don't think I have a little bit of the gold trim that I used here. Right here. This is a piece of the one that I have in my shop right now. I don't have very much of it, but there's a little. The others, I just have enough that I put in my stash so I can use it for crafting. You can see I placed some ribbon to hang it and used that as a bow. The next one is a very pastel pink one. And look how gorgeous she is. Mom, dad, mom, sister, grandma, little girl would love this pink one. She's just gorgeous. And on her, I do carry this in my shop. Once it's gone, and of this type of a trim with the beads on it. And then I have a little bit of this in my shop, which is almost a peachy pink. And the applique I used on this wing, that I have in my shop also. Let's see the back. The flowers that I use here are in my shop, but most everything else is just part of my stash that I have. I used to have a lot of this, and I kept some for my stash. Looks almost vintage. So she's just gorgeous. Alright, so next I have this one here. And I love this one. She looks very, very shabby also. But she's pretty much like a creamy ecru. Not really cream, because it's a little more ecru. And this this lace right here, I just sold out on it, but I had some in my shop in white. I do have a few yards left, so if somebody really, really likes that lace, which is really long one, see, looks like pretty long. There you go. Here is the blue one. This one I made because of a custom order. A customer ordered a blue one. And so when I design one, I usually design more than one so that I have another one in stock, because usually, and I realized this one is very, very popular. People really, really loved the blue color for the holiday season. A lot of people like blue. And let me show her to you. Isn't she gorgeous? And I ended up using the blue beads I used were from, see this trim that I have? This trim actually has variations of colors. It goes from light blue to this color blue, and I chose this color blue to use in this to go with it. And then I took some of these beads off and I actually used them on the halo. So it really went together well. And then let me show you the wings. This I carry in my shop, this applique, and this is the applique. I've used it in another project before, and I used it in this one, and I'll show it to you. You'll see this piece right here. You can see it on the wings here. This edge. So this was what made all this so beautiful. This piece, I turned it upside down and put it on the dress. Can you see that? Look how pretty that is. Put it right on the dress. And then I used any other little pieces that I had to embellish if I want. I think I put a little piece here on this one. And if I needed to fill in parts of this, I used the little pieces that were left. So this one is in my shop right now. I only have a few of these. So if you like that one, it is very versatile. I love collars because they are just so versatile. You can cut a piece off. You do need to make sure you're careful because they are beaded and sewn together. You have to seal it before you do that, and you can look at my bodice wedding dress deconstruction. My wedding dress reconstruction video will show you how to do that. And then I put that, then you can use the mirrored edges if you want to be symmetrical with things that you're doing. So this one ended up being in the center. This was my extra that I used for different things. Let's see the back of her. Okay, I wanted to show this one to you because she is different than the rest in that she is not as tattered. She has some tatters. Down here is her skirt. I used some tulle and some laces. So here you'll see a beautiful fabric lace that I had. And then I have that same lace in white. So there's the blue lace, the inners. And then on top of that, I have this gorgeous piece. And my customer wanted blue. I showed her what I had and she chose this outer blue and she liked the inner blue. So the combination together, that's how I combined it. And you can see the beautiful there. See that? And then the wings. And then I added this trim I placed on the bottom here. I cannot for the life of me figure out why people haven't ordered this trim because I have some in my shop and it's just such a cute little edging trim. You can see that. Let me see anything else I carry in my shop that's on her. This is the white flower. I carry this in my shop, like 8 for a couple of bucks or something. And then I have some of this blue in my shop. So I hope you are inspired by my beautiful angels. And if you want to order, I will place a link in the description box. I'm Crafty Devotion on YouTube, Facebook, and Etsy. Give me a like and a thumbs up. And comment below what color of angel would you like to see next? I'm considering lavender, but I really want to do a red one too. So, lavender or red, which do you want? We'll see when I have time.